Hello and welcome to this problem sent to me by one of my subscribers, and it's to do with geometric series and suitable for iGCSE maths, I'm sure, additional mathematics, and also for AS level mathematics and for high school mathematics as well. So here we go, and I hope you can read this. It says the the sum of the first three terms of a convergent infinite geometric series is 19. The sum of the series is 27, and it says find the first term and the common ratio. Okay, now, firstly, uh, if it is convergent and infinite, there are a few things coming to mind, and one of them being the common ratio. If I just get this down here, one of them being the common ratio, and the common ratio has got to be uh, less than 1 and greater than minus 1. Or if you want to write it in absolute value terms, it will be the absolute value of r is less than 1, and r is a common ratio. Okay. The other thing how to bear in mind is that the sum to infinity is the first term divided by the difference of 1 and the common ratio. In other words, a divided by 1 minus r. And a is the first term. And the sum of n terms would be something like a into 1 minus r raised to the power n divided by 1 minus r. Okay, now for this problem here, we're going to form two equations. Okay, firstly, uh, we're going to have that 27, which is the sum of the infinite, uh, sum of this series is 27, and 27 is equal to a over 1 minus r. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And equation 2 will be that 19, which is sum of the first three terms, is equal to a into 1 minus r raised to the power 3 divided by 1 minus r. Okay, now these two, there's a very close similarity between these two equations here. So now, if you look at equation 1, we see that the first term a is equal to 27 times 1 minus r. Okay, if we then substitute this value of a into equation 2, we have that 27 times 1 minus r, and this value here is a. Okay, this value here is a times 1 to times 1 minus r raised to the power 3, all divided by 1 minus r. If that makes sense. Now the 1 minus r is cancelled out. Okay, so now we then have 19 is equal to 27 into 1 minus r cubed. Okay, now if we divide both sides by 27, we have that 19 over 27 is equal to 1 minus r cubed. If we add r cubed to both sides, we have that r cubed is equal to 1 minus 19 over 27. So we gives r cubed 0.2963 and so on. Okay. If we then take the third root of both sides, we then have the r is equal to 0.2963 raised to the power of a third. Okay. So that gives us r is equal to 2 over 3. So the common ratio is 2 over 3. Now if we then substitute r into equation 1, there, okay, we then have that 27 is equal to a divided by 1 minus 2/3, or the same as saying over 1 over 3. Sorry, a divided by 1 over 3. So we then gives us that 27 is equal to 3a. If we then divide both sides by 3, that gives us a with a value of 9. Now just to check, we want to add the first three terms. Okay, if we do 9, which is the first term, the second second term will be 9 times the common ratio, and the third term will going to be 9 times the common ratio squared. And from this, we have that 9 plus 6 plus 4. 9 plus 6 is 15, 15 plus 4 is 19. So that checks all right. Now, I hope all that made some sense, and please subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you again sometime.